So I'm going to give you just a moment to get your Instagrams ready.
Can I get a second?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Come on.
Come on, Mike. It's your show.
Exactly. All right.
Man of the hour.
So, there's my wife right there, Donna. Thank you.
Yay.
Okay. So the man right here is holding sneakers that he customizes sneakers. They're from. You always hear me say my granddaughter when I'm on the mic. I say, hey, the microphone ain't free. Plus my grandkids need stuff. Well, this man right here, he's gonna customize the sneakers, and that's what he does. So really quickly, let people know. See, he is the GOAT, and he didn't know this part was happening.
Well, I wasn't expecting, to be speaking tonight, but my name is Alonzo Nicholson. I'm born and raised here in Richmond, Virginia. I started a business back in '98. It's called Hot Flavors. And basically what I do is I'll take like a white pair of sneakers and I'll customize them to make them look like anything from a Sprite soda can to actually put TVs in the sneakers. Yeah, so I do. I have a little interesting talent. I would say. I got my first start with Big Tigger when he was on Rap City. So anybody who used to watch Rap City back in the day, the Tiger Stripe sneakers, that came from me. So I've been in the flash section of the Richmond Times, so they gave me a little bit of exposure. So I have a very interesting story, longer than what I have for tonight to tell it, but my Instagram is Hot Flavors Forever. So it's HOTFLAV as in Victor, AZ, the number 4, and ever. So you see a few little things that I've done, but I've done sneakers for R. Kelly before he got in all this trouble. Fat Joe, Queen Latifah, Wyclef Jean, Jagged Edge when they were, the hot thing back in the 90s or whatever. Some upper management for Bad Boy Entertainment. So the sneakers are, for example, I did a pair for my mom. She went to Disney World, so she had to have her Mickey Mouse pair. But the interesting thing is that when she wore the sneakers in the park, she had executives. They wanted to know where did she get the sneakers from, because the graphics were identical to the way Disney did it, and Disney wanted their cut. So my mom had to explain to them, like, nah, this is something that my son did. So, but yeah, like I said, anything from graphics, making them light up, remote control, activated. I mentioned the TVs. You can actually play Xbox on them. So it's rather slick. So I'm doing something for Mike.
And you guys will be able to see them. We're going to display them before my granddaughter get her hands on them. Oh, that's my grandson.
Oh, these it right here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, these are the ones that I'm going to do for Mike. So, so he actually has a radio show that I'm going to be on, just basically talking about the history of how Hot Flavors got started, the ups, the downs, the interesting things I've had with Nike. So it's been a lot. So, but
thank you.
That's in the short.
Art Espy, that's the guy I was telling you about right here. So he also, real quickly, I know we've shown them time. They're going to tell them about the vest, because everybody. Okay.
All right. So in 2 minutes, what I did was I developed a safety vest for highway construction. So basically, let's just say for the sake of saying that Mike is running through a construction zone, driving too fast. Well, I have a device that I actually catch him, but I can get a signal as far as like 45 miles out, and it'll actually illuminate a safety vest. So when that vest lights up, they know that somebody's coming in a little too high. So I've had a chance to talk with VDOT, and there's some other things that's moving along with it. So I'm the gadget guy. So,
all right, appreciate that. Thank you for coming. All right, appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Before we continue, we are at the Ford Cyber Cafe, and we believe in patronizing businesses. They have an awesome menu. They have an awesome bar open. Please support this business while we're here. Thank you.
That's right. Right, and I want you guys to be so loud I want you guys to be clapping your hands, standing to your feet. Because this man works sun up to sundown. I think one morning I got up, I said, man, he work already?
Don't start. Don't start.
Just when I rolled over about 5 times, I said, he is working already. But his wife makes sure he's straight. So for real, when you get this award, I really want you to stand up, but I want your wife to also stand by your side. Your wife. Come on now. Because you know I got one at home. So I already know what time it is. But what I'm saying is your wife and you make this happen. And we wanted to take this time to honor you. We respect you. We admire you. We admire the energy. We admire the tenacity. You have literally touched just a few of our lives. But there's so many more that you've touched, so many more that are coming. We believe in you. We're encouraged by you. And when we were just like, we don't know what in the world we're doing, you just said.
You always say that. Sarah, didn't you say that last week?
Why you put me on blast?
Oh my gosh. So we're going to bring the amazing Mike King up here. But guys, when he comes up here, we really want to show him some love, show him some support. And those NBL memberships, let me tell you, came because when they heard Mike King was being honored, it was like, oh no, we gotta take care of Mike King. We gotta take care of him. So your name speaks volumes in the streets of Richmond, Virginia, Brunswick, Virginia, Petersburg, Virginia, Henrico, Virginia, Chesterfield, Virginia.
Houston, Texas.
And the moon.
Wait, you're internationally now. Okay. You're internationally known. Wait, he went from 0 to 100 like overnight, right? So Mike's doing big things. We can all say in this room we knew him, right? We knew him when, right?
Yeah.
Mike, you're blowing up. So we're so proud of you, so excited to see what's coming next. I know you're sitting there like, I can't believe like what is going on, but we see it.
We felt
And
like
let me tell you right now, I'm moving in the prophetic, and I'm speaking big things on your life in this season, okay? All right now, so you better receive it. In the name of Jesus. Yeah.
Okay.
I put a seal on that. Stepping on the red. Amen, won't he do it? So without further ado, I bring you Mike King himself to the stage. Mr. Mike King.
Well, what?
First, we gotta give you that.
We're gonna give you your
All
award.
right, okay. All right.
Read it.
Well, baby, come here. Come real quick. Come on. Don't make me stand up here by myself. Okay, well, that's good. All right. I know, that's where I try and be
I'm
too.
the behind the
But
scenes chick.
it's not working.
Okay.
Okay, so Uniquely Diverse UD, the Resilient Business Award presented to Mike King, Partnership Guru 2021.
A VA hat, the original VA hats by U.S. Daniels out in 7x7. So you got that.
All
Plus,
right.
We got to talk to some.
Billionaire
University
Fit. Make sure you get your mug before you leave. I mean, your
Okay,
tumbler.
she said put the hat on.
That's right. Put your hat on.
Represent.
Hold on. We'll
All
make
right.
it
I got more
we'll
head
make it
than
a little
hat.
hit. And you have a Billionaire Fitness tumbler because we want you to focus not on millions but billions.
Okay.
That's right.
All righty. Thank you,
So move out the way.
You
Do
can
your thing.
we'll take this. Exactly. Now you see where I get it from. Alrighty, so I'd just like to thank the ladies from Uniquely Diverse. I'm at the Common House and I'm minding my business, and these two ladies come in and they're getting a tour. Next thing I see them and I hear the energy, and I'm like, you two, let's talk. And they came on the program and I knew that they had it. And next thing you know, it turns into a radio show. It's Weekend Wednesdays on The Choice, and they're out there in the community doing big things, and that's one of the reasons why I rock with them. There's a lot of people in the room here who I know, and you guys play a big part in this thing. I tell people that changing the world ain't cheap or free. So when I have an idea, I hit people up, and I'm saying, who wants to come along with this ride to come in and see what we're doing? That business can help society be better. A lot of people don't get it, but the people in this room get it. So, you know, everyone from, I came here in 2014. Shout out to Jenny Kirby, where she is hiding right there. She's the first person in Richmond who believed in me. I know I wasn't even Mike King Biz in those days. I was just Mike. But she gets it. So, you know, I just like to thank you guys. When I go around the room, it's like, wow, some of the stories that, you know, that we have about what your businesses are. So I'm just going to talk a little bit of the work that MBL does is outstanding. And I see Coach over there and Bam, those guys, they're doing some really big things out there with the MBL. And, you know, I'm just happy to be here. This place is tremendous right here. So shout out to the cafe. It is, I remember when I walked in here and I saw that they had it. But, you know, really quickly. All right, so On the Mic with Mike is the program. A lot of you guys have been on it. It's about how business can help society be better. Way back in the day, I'm down in Chester. I meet a guy named Al Green. He is, Al Green is on the wheel. Not that Al Green, it's the music Al Green. So he's on the wheels of steel, so he produces shows. You know, he has his own show on The Choice. It's a gospel praise party. It's on Sundays. So make sure you take a listen to him. Chef Michelle Wilson, Mom Michelle's Cafe, is there. My favorite tarot card reading. I tell people I get everything from. You know what? You just can't walk in the house like this right here. We got Tammy Mobley and Mo. Okay, so she has a radio program, Beyond Surviving with Tammy. A lot of you guys know her. She talks about surviving and trauma and all those things. Top radio program. It is on Rejoice Radio. She's here with us. Coming all the way from Brunswick, Alfreda Reynolds is here. Crystal Suber, Crystal Clear Financial Solutions, Brown House Candles. New to the family, but the buzz on the street is talking about that they have their own scented candles. It's an experience. So she's gonna get up and talk. It is. And she's a New Yorker too, but baby, she's from Brooklyn, so we ain't saying nothing. Emmanuel, if you ever need any videos done, Emmanuel at DB Arcade is it. I mean, he is the work that they do. He puts out some outstanding videos. We got folks hiding here. Oh, Hannah Campbell is a realtor. She is. When I tell people you don't know whether social media works, it works. Because I see somebody, I met her through RVA Fashion Week. Sarah B, the coach, she taught me something. She said, know your worth and then add tax.
That's right, yes.
Know your worth and then add tax. And that's, you know, besides her video, her photography, chef, okay. Who you with?
Supposed to see that, but.
All right, okay. All right, so wait a minute. That's Chef Michelle Wilson. She owns Mom Michelle's Cafe. She also has a TV show that she does. It's called Mix Experiment. Emmanuel is the production expert there. So, and that's on Taste on TV, Fridays at 8 p.m.
That's good.
That's good. Okay. All right, thanks. She has catering to do that, and she's running out right there.
I got a job to do.
All right, cool. All right. We also have, we go way back. Paula Pardell, Bloom Matchmaking. She is the RVA goddess of love.
All right.
So everybody that we meet, that's the line. Are you single? She wanted me to ask the mayor. I'm like, I did. You kept bothering me. And I'm like, Mr. Mayor, I don't want to ask you this, but are you single? Because this lady right here continues to ask all the time. We were at the Common House, and yes, I asked the mayor, was he single? All because Paula kept asking me. When you talk to the mayor, ask him, I'm like, I'm not asking that man. What did he say? He's not single. But she has, you know, she's going to tell you about Bloom Matchmaking. Art Espy is a serial entrepreneur. I learned a lot from him when we talk about hustling, that you can only hustle to a certain level. And after that, processes need to take over. And so he's going to tell you what he does. Will Melton, right there, Exponent 21, he does digital marketing. He's taken my website, and what he's going to do is that they're putting a team together. He also talked about not chasing dollars anymore. that you're a business, and when you stop chasing dollars, a lot of different things happen. So we got hiding. I'm sorry. I just know your social media. And what's your social media?
Media, the Kirby as well.
Now, she does the social media for Andrew Hikes as well. And when you talk about that right there, the level of social media game is just fire. She also, I didn't know that was your up the street. The facility up the street. You did. There you go. All right. Well, that's good. Jenny's there. Okay, I'm talked out.
Oh wait.
Where's she at?
Hide in the back.
Well, what? Okay, so Angelica in the back is the marketing. She's in the back hiding. She's the marketing director for Brown House Candles. She's going to tell you. She's not the marketing. She is the mini Terry. And one of the things we do, when we work with businesses, the idea is we help you blow up. And everybody who's in our world, how can we help the next person? Me and my wife, we always talk about paying it forward. How can what you do change the trajectory of somebody's life? And it's just something that you do every day. So that's what this thing is that we do. So if anybody knows of a business or a nonprofit, we always have the time for them to come on the program. I tell people, everybody who comes on the program, they come on for free. That's how we work with nonprofits, and we help them every day with business owners. How does it happen? Because I'm hitting on people like Crystal saying, hey, I got this idea. Or Terry, she's like, so why did I pay you? Because you know what? All of a sudden, a bunch of people show up. A bunch of people show up who all had that same idea. All right, Rebecca,
Yes.
I'm good?
No.
You are good.
What gives you hope?
Okay, alrighty. So at the end of most of the interviews that I do, I always ask people, what gives you hope? And Emmanuel laughs about that because, you know, before he came in, we lived in a college town. And young people believe that the world could be a better place. Drank the Kool-Aid, my wife calls it the kumbaya moment. It sort of is that, you know, we're out there making a difference, but it's not because you people are doing the same thing. So when I meet somebody like a Hannah Campbell, who's a realtor who's just starting out, what can we do? Who can we introduce you to? The reason I shouted out Art Espy was I was talking to the guy, and he's making like, you do what? You made a vest that tells people speeding? Like, how do you even think of something like that? So what I do, I go to a smart guy. Yo, man, y'all figured, is there something there? Because it's not my world. My world is putting the dots together. So like they said, who killed the middleman? It wasn't the middleman, that's for sure. So, all right, here you go. I'm good? Thank you.
You're good.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you to everybody here too. You guys are amazing. So clap for yourselves. Yay. All right. So we're gonna give out some fun stuff, of course, because we like to just give stuff away. It's the season of giving. Why not? So, Siobhan is the MC, really. I'm gonna give her a mic.
Hey y'all, I'm back.
No, just do it.
So we want to hear from some of you guys. Mr. Mike King, thank you so much for accepting that beautiful gift so gracefully. So let's give it up one last time for Mr. Mike King. And you're welcome to grab this microphone whenever you feel like it, of course, you know. But let's highlight. We're going to give you guys an opportunity to talk about yourselves, to promote your business for about 2 minutes. All right? Got to put a limit on it.
The stage,
but yeah. Well, you can come. Yeah. Well, this only stretches but so far. So definitely hit the red or hit the black. Or if you're just feeling fancy, you can get right on up stage. You know, I don't know. But yeah. So we actually want to hear from the youngest business first.
Yeah.
Yeah. By raise of hands. Anybody been in business for only a year?
I just hit a year.
All right.
All right, Caitlin! I love Caitlin. Caitlin is amazing. Caitlin is amazing. She's going to tell you all about all the cool stuff that she does. She's helped us, praise the Lord, and all of our clients. So you come right on out here and session.
Oh, come on.
You got 2 minutes.
I don't know if I'll take 2 minutes necessarily.
Well, I want to spend a quick 30 seconds just to say that the MBL is amazing because they really do care. So I actually met with Antonio after I started in San Antonio. So I started an insurance agency. What do I need to do? So I still need to get my SWAM certification. I know, I deserve that look. But
Everybody knows some women have it like
so if you
that.
don't know the SWAM certification, you should also look that up. But Antonio will actually help. He's offered many times to sit down with me and just fill in my application. I will take you up on that, I promise. I've only been in business for a year. I'm still hustling. So my name is Katie. Yeah. So my name is Katie Atkinson. So I am an insurance advisor. There is a lot of insurance. I specifically founded New Oak Insurance. So I help people with their small business insurance. So that's how I met Shawana and Rebecca. And then I specifically help in auto and homeowners insurance. No, I don't do health insurance. I'm sorry.
She does commercial.
But I do commercial. So a lot of commercial auto business. Been doing it for about 6 years. And then after living in a pandemic, I'm like, well, opening up your own business doesn't sound as crazy anymore. So I decided to help the way I can in the pandemic, and that's through insurance. So New Oak Insurance, top shelf coverage for all my bourbon lovers.
All right. Here you go. And we are blessing you with a billionaire fit tumbler. Guys, the millionaire is like the new billionaire. All right. So all of our businesses in here, millions going to be like thousands. So we're going to the next level, right? It's about elevation. So we know these tech, millennials are making millions from their cell phones. So we definitely have to take it to a whole nother level, right? So that tumbler is sponsored by Billionaire Fit. So let's see, 2 years in business.
Well, I'm 7 months.
Woo! Come on up now. Doing big things. You got a sales manager, marketing manager. Her workforce development is tight. Come on, Miss. That's her, Miss Terry. Terry Brown, correct? Yes, ma'am.
Well, hi everybody. I'm Terry Brown. This is Angelica Valentine. She is my sales manager. We are Richmond's first custom scented candle shop, where you can actually come in and curate your own candle. But we're more than a candle shop. We are a sensational scent. Get it? Sensational experience. So this journey has really been amazing. I am a deputy director by trade. I'm a process improver. I never wanted to own a brick and mortar, but I'm gonna call it. I got a calling. I literally went to throw a candle in the trash can at my home, and as clear as I'm talking to you all, I heard God say to me, "Candle." No directions. He's comical. No directions, and so I contact my 34-year-old son. He's a millennial. They just quit their jobs. They're just like, I'm done working.
Yeah.
And we got together, and 9 months later, Brown House was born. Brown House cost me my relationship for a short period of time. I say that to tell people that sometimes when you have a call-in, when you have a vision, other people, even the ones closest to you, don't see it. And sometimes you have to step away from them to do it. We are 7 months in. Brown House has done 6 figures in 6 months. That is phenomenal. And I always get emotional. We are growing, especially for something that I did not want. As a new business owner, when you have a brick and mortar, I laugh and joke with Angelica that if this didn't work out, I'd be sleeping in the back somewhere. But it's not something I wanted, but this is beyond my wildest dreams. I remember being in my store, doing all the work and saying, "God, why me?" And I would hear him say, "Again, what I have for you is for you." I tell people all the time now, step out on faith. Like, you don't have to be where you are. If there is something pressing on your heart, step out there and do it. I am a living testimony. I would not have imagined that I would be here. If somebody had told me that Brown House Candle Company would have existed a year ago, I would have laughed. Or 2 years, I guess I should say now. I would have laughed. But we are growing. We are looking at franchising. We are looking at expanding. We are looking at Brown House Phase 2. The support of the community has been absolutely phenomenal. Getting your ABC license, if somebody knows a shortcut to that, please let me know, because that was a process. But it is. You come in, you smell our scent wall. We have over 150 fragrances, and you literally blend them together. So if you want a cannabis, vanilla bean, brandy candle, you're never going to find that anyplace else. You come in and you do it. We do lotions, hand soap, sugar scrubs, bath salts, car diffusers, home diffusers, and so it's just a great experience for date night, family outings. We host birthday parties. We have 7 streams of revenue coming through, and I say this to kind of help you out. We have our sensational experience, which is where you come in. We have the candles that you actually can purchase off the wall. We have a fundraiser, which is phenomenal. All you have to do is come in and tell me what day you want to promote the store as a nonprofit, and I write you a check for 20% of my sales. Now, let me throw a caveat out there. If in the event that 100 people come in, 25 are not yours, I roll them into yours and I cut you the check. But if it happens in reverse, I'm still going to do the right thing and cut you the check. But then you go on my no-no list because I don't work with you. And we didn't honor the agreement. We have that. I also tell people we do private parties. We do center events. So if you're having a wedding, a baby shower, you can come in, curate your fragrance. We do that. For you guys, we rent out our space for team building events. We host events. We host meetings, Bible studies. And we have an Artisan Collaboration that is phenomenal. So basically, if your superpower is beading, baking cookies, matchmaking, whatever it is, you can actually get our studio for 2.5 hours, and that does come with 2 complimentary drinks. And so we have an online presence also, which is I think we are the only custom scented candle online website where you can actually go out and custom blend your own candle. So if you come in the store, you do the experience, you find out you like brandy, vanilla, and chai tea together, which probably is not a great combination. You can actually go online, tell us how you want that blended, we'll fix it and we'll send it to you. The Artisan Collaboration is great. We give any artisan the opportunity to utilize our venue as a collaboration. So if you're able to go out on Facebook because you're the best cookie maker in the world, and you can get 15 people to pay you $125. I'm going to get the first 35 of it. The rest of it is yours. And you get my studio just for the cost of the booking fee, which is for me to do the sanitation and the cleanup. So that's Brown House in the nutshell. I hope you guys come out and check us out. We're 7 months old. I'm so excited. We are located at 6131 Harborside Center Loop. If you are familiar with Hull Street, we are 2 doors down from the Glory Days, and we're right down from the Dessertery. Check it out. It's a really cool vibe. I mean, when you walk in there, it kind of reminds me of this a little bit. It's just got that kind of mellow vibe where you just want to hang out. So Santa's coming on Sunday. It is Black owned, so we have our Black Santa Claus. You know, I want to represent as well. So thank you. I need you. Website is brownhousecandles.com, and that's our social media for TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I will tell you, I'm not a social media person. I would be with Moses banging on a tablet somewhere. And so you hire for the areas that you're not great in, which is why I have these big titles. Angelica is our sales manager. I still work during the day, and so she goes out and she represents me, because I will tell you, networking is key. I have learned so much just from being in the presence of some of you that it's absolutely amazing. So again, I wish you guys all the best of luck and success, and that's it.
Cool.
Excellent.
And one for you and one for Kirby.
And she rolling solo too. Why are you sitting down, man?
That's your hobby. Yeah. Oh, come on. Your team. That's what I want. All right. Can't leave it clean.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
Hello, my name is Tammy Mobley. I am the host of Beyond Survivor with Tammy, where we recognize, empower, and support survivors. The show is on every Sunday at 10 a.m. on Rejoice 101.3 FM. I provide a safe space for anyone to want to share life challenges or trauma. I'm a domestic violence survivor. That's why I open up a platform for anyone to share. I'm also the founder of a community-based organization called Real Girls Responsible, Empowered, and Loved. I am contracted with Richmond Public Schools. I currently provide classes at Martin Luther King Jr. Middle School, Henderson Middle School, and and I provide virtual classes. In January, I will be at Henderson Middle School, Brown Middle School, MLK, and River City Middle School, and I also just got a building that I'm going to be doing Saturday classes as well. I also am contracted with Mentor Virginia. What I do there is I provide training and consultation to anyone that's trying to develop a youth organization. So some of my clients are like Mega Mentors, Boys and Girls Clubs, that I work with them to build their youth organization. And I am the United States Woman Ambassador for Virginia. So what that is an initiative that was founded under the Obama administration. And what we do is fight for gender equality with women. And I think that's it. Did I say everything I did?
That's enough.
I wear a lot of hats. I think that's it.
I'm Clarence Mobley, and I'm her husband. So
Yeah.
I am an Uber driver. I'm a production manager. I'm an assistant, everything. So
The cameraman.
Cameraman. I do everything she tells me to do. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike King.
Clap for the power couple over here. That's right, guys. It's a lot. You know, we're business owners and we do a lot. We're up 3 a.m., 2 a.m., running here, running there. You go get the kids. You guys know how it goes. So it takes a whole... Come on. Well, no. Eat your food, eat your food, eat your food. But you are a recipient of a Metropolitan Business League membership. A full year membership. And we already know she gonna run with that.
Oh, yeah, I'm using
right?
it.
She gonna run it to the full.
Tonight.
Don't worry. So get with us before you leave so we can get you connected in with one of these amazing gentlemen tonight before you leave so we can get that exchange done. But huge congratulations to her. So let's give it up for Miss Terry Brown and the Brown
House Candle Company.
Brown House Candle Company. Y'all better go ahead and make a note because it's about to go down. She gonna just like trailblaze all through there. Everybody gonna have a candle. Everybody gonna have a candle. You got one on your desk, your assistant's desk, and all the new members. Think she probably set up a partnership. Something happened. Anyway. But no, so huge congratulations. If you have not donated already, make sure you go on this website. Letter U, letter R, uniquelydiverse.com. Put your name in the hat. It's going toward a worthy fish.
Okay. Alrighty. So, come on, step up. Okay, so folks, I talk to a lot of people and all different types of businesses. When I tell people I'll talk to a tarot card reader, people are like, what? A tarot card reader? But then I have her explain all of the credentials behind her name. You know, and so she goes through those, and it's really interesting. How do you make a business out of being a tarot card reader? So I just wanted to she's always an excellent guest. I hit her up and I'm like, hey, can you come on and talk about this? Because people don't know. So my wife is into the tarot as well.
I love it.
And so, but I wanted you guys to know it's something that a lot of people have never heard of. I mean, you've heard of it, but you don't know somebody who does it. So she blends that along with the religious part as well.
Yeah.
So I asked her when did you jump off the traditional one and go over to tarot?
Right.
But I just wanted to give her a shout out. You're always a great guest. And your social media is on point. So you know it.
I try to keep people engaged while scooping them out.
Oh!
Hello, everybody. That was an excellent introduction. Thank you, Mike. My name is Deneen Tyler. So, like Mike said, I am a tarot reader. I call myself a spiritual wellness practitioner, but I do utilize tarot divination to sort of help people figure out where they are mentally and emotionally blocked. But I guess I can take some time just to connect the dots. So I went to school to become a Christian counselor. So I have a background in psychology, and then I went to seminary where I was fully prepared to work in the church. And then, all things, God threw a little pivot in my path, and I ended up leaving that path and coming into tarot. I think it came across my YouTube or something like that. But coming into tarot and astrology and numerology, which, I have deep roots in Christian church, Black Christian church, and so cards and tarot were a no-no. That was really clear. It was a no. But for some reason, because I had given myself permission to step away from working in the church or being in the church, I was open. I was giving myself permission. So I gave myself permission to just take a peek, see what it's about. And what I found was that there were several similarities between Christian divination, which I had been formally trained to do, and other types of divination that fell under the umbrella of divination. So tarot came out, astrology came out, numerology came out, and so I just stuck to tarot because that was kind of what I felt called to do. And so what I do now is, so I have a large history of my work experiences was mental health. What I do now is I pair my tarot with mental health, and I hold spaces for people to deal with the root cause of where they feel blocked. You know, psychologists, they're going to deal with the environmental stuff. Medical doctors, they're going to deal with the medical stuff. Who's dealing with the spiritual stuff? Some people go to church, and that is not a negative. That's how they deal with the spiritual. But I do something that's a little different than what church does. And I hold space for people to sort of figure out where they are emotionally or mentally blocked and stuck in like past relationship shit, you know, pain. So that's a little bit about me. My business is called Womanish Intuition. Mike always has me on whenever he just feels like stirring shit up. Whenever he wants to, he's really great though. But I'm like, you acting up, you know your people.
I get the answer because I got some issues that she's telling me about.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, how about this? I'm like, I got the first thing.
Yeah. I bring it down from woo-woo to like, I bring it down to like practical, you know, and so, yeah. So like, so some people like to partner with me when they want to host like a girls' night or something, they want to do like tarot, or they want to host an event where there's a tarot reader vending. And you know, it's for some people and it is absolutely not for another group of people. You know, so I just let whoever will come, sit with me, open up if they want to, and I just make it fun, but it is truly a method of healing the root of what we all go through. So anyway, that's a little bit about me. You guys can stop by and see me if you guys are interested. That way I'll give you my card, which will give you my website, because the website is kind of tricky to be saying it, but like, if you're interested, come by, see me, talk to me. I'm an introvert, so I won't come to you. Just being real. But I will stick around for a little bit if you guys are interested, all right? Nice to meet you guys. Mike, you're amazing.
Thank you so much. And we want you to be doing your fit this year, of course. That's right. All right, anybody at 4 years? Here we go. I see 4 in the back. The 4. You know, we are at the 4 Cyber Cafe. That's the number. Bring it on, girl. Get up. I'm like, where? We got 2? We got 2. You have a couple.
No, just one.
Oh.
There's just one in there. Thank goodness.
No worries, though. There's always one there.
So for me, I stumbled into entrepreneurship. I had the job of my dreams. My name is Sarah Ellen. Sarah Ellen. I had the job of my dreams. I had climbed the ladder. I was the district leader of a hair company here. It's on the entire East Coast. And I had everything I wanted as far as that job and that career went. And then I was a late bloomer. I didn't get married until I was 33. I didn't have my firstborn until I was 35. And when I had her, about 7 months in, I told my husband, you better buy me a camera or you will be broke. True story. So he bought me a camera. I played with it. I had my daughter. Because I've been on the job so long, I had 4 months maternity leave. And one of the things that I did in my prior job was I was the company coach. So we had an interesting way of coaching business. We weren't allowed to coach people for business until we had found out personally what was driving their behavior. So that and marketing from my past life. So I'm one of those people, I'm thankful for that job, because in my 4 months of maternity leave, I opened a photography business. I was doing it for fun. People started calling me. I kid you guys not, if anybody knows anything about photography, I didn't know how to use the camera. I was shooting in an auto, but I knew how to make people look good, and I knew how to make people feel real good, especially the ladies.
Thanks.
So with that being said, I own J. Bella Photography. I specialize in weddings, boudoir. For anyone who doesn't know what boudoir is, it's for women. It's an empowerment series of lingerie. And I also specialize in hair and makeup. So I am licensed in cosmetology. I offer hair and makeup for my clients. My main priority and goal is to make sure that my clients walk away feeling amazing, because you don't realize how people feel until you really start to sit down and talk to people. And having appearance and taking pictures and having people go, oh my gosh, is that me?
Yeah.
Is an amazing feeling. And I met Mike because about my second, by the way, 2019, I put my notice in, I quit that job and I went full time. And then I quickly got bored. And one of the things that I started to notice was that I used to mentor hundreds of stylists and salon leaders, and other people just knew that when it came to business, it was a natural gift for me. So I started to get tired of the free advice I was given.
Yeah.
So in 2020, I opened Excellence Coaching and Business Planning and started putting that on social media, and I got a call from Mike. So with that, I started a radio show with Mike. And now I do both, but I am taking a break from coaching. Actually, not because of the baby, because I literally stand on ladders and work up to 40 weeks. But because in the spring of this year, you guys are the first, I'm going to announce it, but I have the keys to a new studio in Ashland. And
nice.
So we will be grand opening. Thank you. So that's it. But
4 years, you've done a bit.
Well, I got used to a lifestyle working at an old job. And all I could think was, I gotta maintain that. So you can't fail. You don't want to go back. And like I said, I for years taught other people how to run their businesses. I had salon leaders and stylists actually that were making 6 figures behind the chair. So when I left, I was like, okay, now you got to do it for yourself. So that's how 4 years in, it's still full time. So thank you, and thank you to my. Thank you.
That's
One more thing.
Okay.
I have a friend back there that Mike is great for connections. So I'm picking her a little bit, Miss Paula, who owns Bloom Matchmaking.
Yes.
I am also her photographer. Yeah. So when her clients need to get divvied up, that she sends them my way. We do hair, makeup, and photography for them as well. So again, thanks to Mike for making that connection.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was amazing. Guys, who's been in business for 5 years? 5.
Why is Paula Parkdale hiding back there?
I don't know, but I can't wait till she gets up here because there's some singles in the house.
All right, Sheena, come on, man.
Come on, Paula. You might as well just come on
Yes,
up.
tell us how this works.
Come on up. And please tell us how long you've been in business.
In April, I got my LLC. So it'll be 3 years in April that I formed the LLC.
So you missed the 3.
Coming up on 3. Coming up on 3. I officially launched in January 2020, and we know what happened a couple months after that. So my business had to pivot quite a bit. So we pivoted, and we're doing well, and it's growing. Awesome. I've got an assistant. I've got Sarah Ellen making everyone beautiful, and it's just a wonderful business to be in. Matching people and seeing people in love and being a part of that.
Let's see the singles. Can I see a raise of hands, singles? Raise them high.
I have a free database.
Oh, shucks. We got 2 singles sitting beside each other. No, not bigger, but I'm just saying.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You can go, anybody can get into my free database. And you can go to my website, bloommatchmaking.com, put your profile in my database. If you come up as a match for one of my clients, I'll let you know. Do a background check, interview you, make sure it's a good match, and coach you through the process also. I have people that hire me. So I'm a bit of a recruiter. And I used to be a realtor, so I consider my database as sort of like my MLS.
I love it.
I'm always looking for new people in my database, quality singles to match with my lovely clients. But thank you so much, and congratulations, Mike. Mike has been so good with me because, like you had said, if somebody would have told me 3 years ago, 4 years ago that I'd be up here speaking, I'd have a radio show, I'd be doing podcasts and doing all this crazy social media stuff I got to do, I would have thought they were nuts because I was a very introverted person and I wasn't someone that spoke in front of people. And Mike helped me a lot with that, to get over that. He just, come on, you know how he is, come on, just come on, it's going to be all right. But he's done a lot for that.
That's Mike.
And introduced me to so many cool people, like everyone. I think I know pretty much everybody in the room. But, it's always a wonderful experience when you're going on the mic with Mike.
It is.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. What about?
I think it's time to recognize a good friend from Brunswick.
Absolutely.
And you know, she came all the way from
All the way. You drove the furthest, and then next is Mr. Al Green, because I know he drove quite a distance as well to be here. But please, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you guys to Ms. Alfreda Reynolds, the Executive Director of Economic Development of Brunswick County.
Good evening, everyone.
Go wait for that microphone.
My name is Alfreda Reynolds. I serve as the Director of Economic Development for Brunswick County, and I'm really, really excited to be here, excited for the partnerships and the connections. I feel the love and the positivity and the energy. The Word of God says your gifts will make room for you and put you in front of people of great influence. And so I'm in a room full of great influence, and I'm just excited about the opportunity to tell the story. Brunswick County, how many of you know what Brunswick County is? All right, okay. So Brunswick County, I say we're nowhere, but we're an hour from everywhere. We're an hour from Richmond, we are an hour and a half from Raleigh, we're 2 hours from the beach. We're in Southside, Virginia. We're known for Brunswick stew. How many of you heard of Brunswick stew?
Yes.
Okay, so Brunswick stew, we're the home of Brunswick stew, not Georgia, Brunswick County, Virginia. We have Stew Day at the Capitol coming up in January, so we're really excited about that. So I've been in this post for a little bit over a year and a half now, and we've been favored to open 9 businesses in the midst of the pandemic. And so as you know, mom and pop businesses are the cornerstone of rural America. And so we're just excited about getting people to start businesses and then equipping them with the tools to stay in business. And that's why I'm excited about my guests that are coming down to Brunswick to visit me next week, MBL, and so we're excited about that partnership. But I am always grateful for Mike King. Mike King has connected me to so many people. Harriet Tubman was the great conductor. Mike King is the great connector. He connects you with someone. And that greatness, and that service beyond self, because he looks for nothing for it. He just does it. And he just connects you with someone who connects you with someone who connects you with someone else. And Mike, we love you. I'm excited about the partnership and all that you do and the platform that you give so many. You know, I'm never afraid of a microphone, so.
I can tell.
Yeah, it's home for me. This is what I taught for 21 years. I'm a funeral director, so, you know, I do a little bit of everything. And so, so just excited about the opportunity, the connection of my beautiful sisters. And
Thank you
we're
so
going to get in a
much.
lot of trouble together later. Anyway, that's another conversation. But just excited to be here and glad to make the trek up the road. And I'm on my way back in a few moments. But Mike, congratulations. No one deserves it more. Brunswick County, yes, that is the place to be. So we're doing some great things. We have big projects, major projects coming up. We're going to do organic food processing company that's coming in. We have the governor to come down to make that great announcement. It gave us a little bit over $1 million. So we're reinventing ourselves. We're known as the tobacco industry. As you know, the tobacco crop is gone. So we are redefining our niche in that community. And so we're doing organic farming. We have solar coming. We're opening a hotel soon, a boutique hotel. So we're doing a lot of great things. And so we're favored with that, and we're really excited about it. So come down 85, Brunswick County, we are the place to be. Thanks again for the opportunity to share.
Red, black, or blue?
Blue.
All right. So, because you drove so far, because you are just putting Brunswick on the map. Oh my goodness. You need one of those. That's a staple. So when y'all see me on the ground with my hat on, you know, with a suit or some jeans on or dressed, you know, I just show you can work it like that.
Thank you.
All right now. So, great. Anybody who, well, first of all, Al, you just came so far. Do you want to say anything on the microphone? He said I'm going to pass tonight. Al is so smooth and so cool. He's the only person that really gets a pass, for real, but we want everybody to know about your show. So can you tell everybody when your show airs? Yeah, that's right. We're all promoting. Come on, give it up to Mr. The Al Green, right?
I hear there's some other guy named Al Green going around, and as long as he stays out of trouble, I'm cool with that. Now, I got to thank Mike King because in the last, year and a half or so now, however long it's been since John Fredericks hooked us up, which that's a story in itself. from coming from a connection at conservative, hardcore, Trump supporting conservative radio. Hook two brothers up. And the rest is mystery. I do have a radio show. It's called New Spirit Radio. It airs on Sundays at 2 to 3, 105.3 Choice FM. New Spirit Radio is gospel dance music.
All right.
So it's high energy praise dance music. It's a way to kind of release your weekly stress and get yourself ready for the next week. A little spirit with the energy. Something new for your spirit is New Spirit Radio Sundays, 2 to 3, Choice 105.3 FM, and newspiritradio.com. Look for some new original music coming soon, too.
Listen to the voice.
What voice? What voice are you talking about?
Listen to the voice. The voice. Mine can't go that far. But, no, let's give it up for Mr. Al Green. That's amazing. Awesome. Okay, so guys, we're going to announce there's a couple of winners of some additional NBL memberships. There's still time for you to register on uniquelydiverse.com, letter U, letter R, uniquelydiverse.com. You get a donate tab and donate $25. That puts your name in the hat for a full year membership of a Metropolitan Business League membership, which is phenomenal. So Rebecca's going to announce who those next winners are.
Okay. Looks like we have Miss Jennifer Kirby. We also have Miss Alfreda Reynolds.
She don't need it.
Y'all
No,
she
she
needs it.
Y'all
She
hear
needs
my
it.
voice.
She's helping the community. And Miss Hannah Campbell.
All right.
So Antonio and Bam, I hope y'all are taking notes.
You know, that's my spot. Look forward to the Shawana King pancake. It's coming your way. So when you guys come in, you can order the Shawana King pancake.
There you go.
So we'll snap it up for you.
Mike, I came out of honor.
Well, appreciate that.
So I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've been involved in all types of stages of businesses, from startup to corporate exits. And so we've got a book series. One of my businesses right now is we're publishing a couple of books, and it's called the Misfit Champions Sustainable Business Series. And we've got 5 books in the series right now, everything from starting a business to the last one that came out was October, I think, mid-October. And it deals with building your HR team, building your people team, you know, the right things to do to build your people team based on values, based on company values and your personal values and things of that nature. My latest project we're working on now, I don't know, you guys are probably familiar with Tim Reed, who's in Frank's Place, Sister Sister. So he and I are developing a streaming channel that's domestic and international. If you think of like Univision, we're doing that for some African cultures, some African languages here in North America and the Caribbean. So that's
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
The website for the streaming channel is lgcytv.com, and that should be launching in the next month and a half or so.
All right, cool. Want to come up real quick? Come get it. You didn't come in to hide them. We don't do that. I mean, we're tight on time.
Yes, the lady in the
There
champagne
you
dress.
go.
Yes. Yes. Thank
All right, there you go.
Yes.
You weren't hiding.
No, I wasn't really.
Thank you for speaking.
My name is Nia Miles. I'm the curator's wall on Instagram.
It's fire. The social media game.
Hype it up. Come on, Nia. Come on.
I do a number of things, so I try to avoid because I do wear so many different hats. So during the day, I work for the Department of Transportation. I do IT. I work with SWAM, so I do SWAM projects.
Oh,
as well. So we have a percentage like that we want to reach. We want to try to get minority business women. We want to try to get those involved in some of our contracts and projects. So if anybody meets that criteria and wants to kind of talk about that, please get in touch with me.
We will.
And I do SharePoint development as well for intranet sites, closed source sites. After
after that, I work with Andrew Hikes, who is a national DJ. He's a producer as well.
And that's his real name, like he told me. That's his real name.
Yes, works with Polo to Don. We travel. We go to Atlanta, Houston.
I see you in Atlanta.
We have a great team, photographer, Kimante. So we all work together, and we're at Cabana, Switch, different venues here in Richmond. So we really love to network. I also work with RVA Fashion Week. So I work with Jimmy Bud, and I direct with them. We're doing Sneaker Fest coming up in 2022. We're also having a FabuCon, which is a fashion beauty conference that we're going to start here in Richmond, Virginia. So we have so many great things going on. I also do interior design as well, so that was my passion. I work
for Vagabond, is that what you do?
Yes, so Vagabond, Lester, Jimmy Bud, so we're kind of transforming that, making it a great space. So I have a couple rental properties in Petersburg. I was born in Petersburg. I'm trying to make this really short. So Vagabond, we really want to transform that into a great space where people can have different conferences, and I'm working on that currently. So shout out to Lester, he's Mama J's Vagabond. Shout out to Jimmy Bud, he's with 707 Menswear. So many different things going on. I wear so many different hats. I thank Mike so much for allowing me to have the mic.
You wasn't coming in and saying that.
Exactly. But so I just can't think of all the different things, but I'm so blessed, and I hope to connect with everyone and come out and kind of talk to each one of you individually really quick before it's over. If you have any questions, just feel free to contact me. I love music. We're in so many different things, and I look forward to the new year and just kind of, work in Richmond and work in different areas of, Virginia. And so,
how we find you, lady?
So I'm on the Curator's Vault on IG.
That's right, girl.
And something I was about to say, I cannot remember. So definitely, if you just want to contact me, we're trying to start like a minority technology group here in Richmond where we can talk about tech. We can meet up at coffee shops and kind of discuss what you're doing. If you're in Jira, if you're in SQL Server, whatever you do in IT, if you're in SharePoint development and you just want to kind of connect with different individuals and maybe build a good creative space, and maybe we come up with something great to help us as to help our culture and just kind of spread that. Like, let's get together, let's talk about that, and thank you so much.
All right, we're short. You gotta come back. You gotta get
billionaire fit, girl. You gotta get billionaire fit.
We got two more that we're gonna get out of. Will Melton, come on up here, man.
Yes,
Will Melton.
Will.
Okay. So Will Melton,
Hey,
there he is.
I'm not letting Mike give me an introduction. So I met Mike in Common House, and magic happened. It's just always how it goes. You all know this.
Yes.
I build websites. I do digital marketing, experience design, a lot of stuff. But what happened was Mike said, "Look at my website," and I said, "Oh my God, I need help, my friend." And I didn't say anything about money. I said, "Mike, I'm going to build your website." I said, "But I've got one condition. I want to ask you to give away a bunch of money in free advertising to nonprofits through your website." So we're building a website that's going to be, Web 3.0, digital Mike, ads, the whole 9 yards. So he's going digital. And Mike said, "Do you know how much money I give away to nonprofits?"
Yeah, how much
said,
do you give away to
nonprofits?
nonprofits?
And so we're building him a website, and I'm so excited about this project because we're taking Mike into the digital age.
Yes.
And he's going to expand his revenue possibilities, and at the same time extend a tremendous amount of value to the people who are already supporting him, the people in this room, as well as all the nonprofits that come to him and that he goes to make this community better. So I'm really excited about that. That's why I'm here.
Great shit. And the name, how can people find you?
So my name is Will Melton, Exponent 21, XPONENT21.com, or just look Will Melton on LinkedIn. So.
Cool. And he does business a different way. Like he said, he stopped chasing dollars. Okay, we're done. I got one more person. Jenny Kirby, we're gonna close it out with you. You can't be hiding back there. You said yes to me, and you don't know what happened. We've been linked forever after that. Okay, so she owns the coolest art gallery in town. It's supermarket side. I'm not gonna steal it.
Supermarket side.
All right, I've known this man for a very long time.
Exactly. There you go.
This has been been so much fun. So Jenny Kirby, Crossroads Art Center, we will be in business 20 years.
Whoa.
Wow. And we're selling art. So yes, we do some classes, but mostly it's selling art. I think I gotta go for the red. And yeah, exactly. So, you know, for me, you know, Mike is right in my wheelhouse. It's what good can we do for who can we do it for? Yeah. And that is exactly when we first met. I'm like, all right, I'm in. What do we need to do and how do we need to do it? And we've been doing it for how many years?
Autism Century Night, hosting the black business.
Yeah, so we did Black Business on Black Friday. Hey, and it worked. It worked. It worked.
Conservative radio station.
Yeah, and a conservative radio station, and it worked at Crossroads Art Center. Wow. And that was actually awesome. It was so much fun. Oh my God, it was crazy. So, you know, we're in it to win it. This guy is amazing. I am behind him 100%. He is behind me 100%, even though I got some crazy ass ideas.
And I got
yeah, but we work together to make it work. He is going to be one of our jurors on Friday night for the Live Like Lisa RVA nonprofit that we just formed for Lisa Schaffner, one of my best friends that passed away in August. And we are raising money for 18 nonprofits downtown. Mike and I are going to be the jurors. Oh my God, that ought to be fun to watch. That should be fun to watch. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. But Lisa always wanted to do good, and she did. And we want to continue on in her name. So there's a lot of nonprofits in this room, and I know other places as well here in Richmond that we want to help. So we're going to see what money we can raise and what we can do.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Jimmy is definitely going to be bringing her fish, if not already.
Well, okay, I know we got to go.
Crystal, last person to just get on the mic.
Thank you. I'm Crystal. I'm originally from Petersburg, Virginia. I'm also a graduate of Virginia State University.
Okay.
Majored in economics and finance.
Yeah, okay.
And I've been working in that industry for the last 15 years. Started Crystal Clear Financial Solutions to help people with their money, and also work with small businesses. I do some business consulting, do all kinds of coaching and advice, and really happy to be here. Mike is.
And you're down with the chamber too. You gotta give yourself some love.
Yeah, so I wear a lot of hats. I didn't want to take a lot of time. Started my own nonprofit, Patchwork RVA. We are centered on social justice initiatives, education, and community. We registered over 1,000 voters over the last 2 years, and here in Virginia, as well as helping people to get their rights restored.
Come on.
We also have a partnership with Richmond Public Schools, and we're working with STEM education.
Yes.
Yes. So we're doing teaching them to code, 6th graders at MLK and Henderson Middle School.
Very nice.
And then I do the financial literacy piece. So doing that under with my nonprofit. And right now we're working on the LGBTQ mentorship program. I'm also on the board for the LGBTQ Chamber, and I'm a member of Elite BNI, a networking business professional group. So I do all of that. That's my time.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
At Crystal Clear Financial. I'm on IG, Facebook, crystalclearfinancialsolutions.com.
Awesome. All right.
Devette, I had that right.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. I don't know if I'm going to be here 30 seconds. I'm going to try. My name is Devette Williams. I just recently moved here from New York, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn in the house.
Yeah. Stay fly, get style. You know how we do, right?
Okay.
So,
Virginia hat right now. Give him a Virginia hat right
yeah.
now. Give him a Virginia hat.
I'll take a black. No, I'm gonna let you know. I'm originally from VA. You know what I'm saying? I went to school.
Oh, you
at
originally
VCU.
from VA?
Yeah, I was in New York for like 10 years. You know, but I had to come back home.
We'll claim you.
Yeah, everybody claims me. Everybody claims me. But I'm more like a one-stop shop. I do it all, you know, not just, you know, art, basic art, but I do photography, videography. I did a lot of shows in New York. I'm also a writer-producer with BET. I don't like to tell a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, I like to just, you know, but I do a lot of commercials for different shows, trailers and stuff for movies and stuff like that. But what I'm trying to do here in New York is I'm trying to do more stuff with the youth. I had a gospel talk show in New York called Gifted and Uplifted for the youth. A lot of people, up and coming artists, used to just come on stage and had interviews and things like that. So I'm going to do a little bit more of that here, but also a little bit of marketing. So, this is my first time meeting Mike King. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is saying so many great things about him. So, you know, I'm happy to be a part of this, you know, this event tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And without further ado, we're going to bring the amazing himself, Mr. Micah Bam White, the Metropolitan Business League Director. Stand up. Okay.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for being here.
That Barry White voice on. That Barry White voice on.
Well, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Just want to thank everybody for being here. Just two quick tips. Well, two quick things. One, if you want a membership, holler at myself or my man Antonio. Yes. I am in Richmond. Antonio knocks it out the park down in Petersburg. So if you're down in that area, holler at my boy. He is absolutely killing it down there. Yes. But we both can get you straight on whatever you would need. We are doing some if you need brick and mortar, we have 10 buildings that we have to get off of our hands by May the 15th. And they also come with a $10,000 grant that is on Broad Street. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. We got 9. We got 9. We got 9 left. We got 10, but one is already taken. But there in this Arts District corridor, it is an aggressive thing that we at the NBL have to do. So if you are, most of them are going to be established business, but if you're an up and starting nonprofit, meaning you've been in business 2 years or less, but you have the papers to show sustainability, we really want to push you into one of those buildings. We got 10 out the gate, but there will be more if we do a good job with this, and us doing a good job with this depends on who comes to us so that we can put you in the right space. Lastly, I'll say, remember that the greatest product is not what you sell, it's yourself. When you're an entrepreneur, I think a lot of people think it's their products that speak for them. But the reality of it is, you can have a phenomenal product. If you're a shitty person, people would not deal with you. Yeah. But you can have a half-part product, but be a great person, and people will help push you to greatness. So just remember, you are your greatest product. That's it.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming out. We're really excited. Is there another nonprofit in the building? We're the only one.
Crystal. Well, 2 of us. NBL.
You are.
Crystal. NBL. Crystal. Clear.
Okay.
Patchwork. RPA.
Okay, so it's a couple.
NBL.
All right. So take a look at your email tomorrow, and we're going to announce, that's for-profit and non-profit. We're going to announce the amazing and wealth of a gift announced by Mr. Mike King for advertisement, which is amazing, for a full month of advertisement. So look for that for tomorrow. So we're going to be awarding a nonprofit and a for-profit. Guys, we thank you all for coming tonight. Please drive home safely and responsibly. And
technical difficulty, 1 second.
the lady, the wonderful lady over to my right. Miss Butter. Oh. Come on up, Miss Butter. Miss Butter has something she wants to say to y'all in closing remarks.
Yeah. Thank you. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing tonight?
We're doing good.
That's good. Well, my artist name is Butter, but my real name is Charmia McMurray, and I'm actually the person that is hosting the spoken word night that is happening right after this. And when you said, raise your hands if you're starting a nonprofit, I am. And my spoken word night is called Word of Mouth Social Club, and our social club is a conscious group of people who are obsessed with transforming their lives, meaning that they want to do better, they want to raise their consciousness and really just see themselves and who they want to be on the other side. And I'm a new entrepreneur. I'm soaking it all in right now. I'm a student of life right now, so the fact that I really, like, divine timing is everything, because I walked into this, so this is really such a blessing. So thank you, and I'm happy to connect and network with you all as we set up for the show. Yes.
You got something like it. Hey, real quick, outside of the memberships that they got, we like to offer you a membership and also an application to our young professional board, the Bridge.
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
I do.
All right, if I can get one before we leave, thank you.
Awesome, and here you go. Welcome to the family.
Yes.
You're welcome.
This is what it's all about, guys.
Yes.
This is what it's all about.
For sure.
Thank you.
Give me an email.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm stretched that far.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
For hosting this amazing event of giving you a full month of advertisement on both radio stations, 106.1 ESPN Radio and 95.3 FM. This is what it's all about, guys. This is what it's all about.
It is.
So, guys, take a look at each other today, because tomorrow, at the end of 2022, it's taking off. Let's take flight. Let's get ready. Put your seatbelts on. Get ready. If you don't have your 2022 already booked and busy, tonight's the night to begin. Starting with your tax dates. Let's start right there. That's 4 of them. Right there. Okay. So let's get our bookkeeping. And I'm being real. A lot of us in this room, we are businesses, but one of the areas where we fall short is our bookkeeping. Okay? Bookkeeping is a big deal. I speak even from experience. Catch up is no fun. This is the end of the year. Take a look at where you are. You know, do you need to donate? Do you need to do anything to offset your expenses? Okay, take a look at your expenses. You know, a lot of us sometimes get a little bit afraid to do those things. Take a look at what you earned this year, and take a look at what it is that you need to give out. Okay, that's a big deal for us. Let's tackle that for 2022. Thank you, Mr. Mike King, for everything you've done. Marketing, promotion, advertisement is, I mean, it's at your fingertips. If you need it, it's available. We should hear and see all of you in every media outlet that we have available. Let's utilize the resources. Let's leverage. Let's barter, etc. Right? Let's get creative. But it's all about you. I like that VA hat on you. But anyway, so yeah. So guys, thank you so much for coming out. Safe travels to everybody who came, and blessings upon blessings upon every person in this room. May your 2022 look far more prosperous than your 2021. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen.